So just before Thanksgiving, I went to the Minecraft exhibit at the Northwest Museum of Arts and Culture in Spokane, Washington. I went with my boy Casey, who, as y'all can see, is dressed as Steve, and my fit was fresh as fuck. They made a Minecraft version of the building in one of the posters, which was really cool. After we bought our tickets, we went downstairs, and I didn't get this on camera, but a security guard came up to Casey and told him not to strike any of the mobs with this foam pickaxe. He literally said mobs and everything. It was so cool. Anyway, the first room was the library. They actually had the whole Minecraft bookshelf set up in the wall and like a whole ass librarian. There was also a really big display of a ton of things from Minecraft in real life. Hey look, they turned copper from Minecraft into a real thing. And a table with Legos to make basically pixel art. You had to connect the sides together, and I made Herobrine and left it on the wall to haunt the building. So we go even further downstairs, and immediately we see Alex aiming her bow and arrow at us with diamond armor. It's okay guys, I can fix her. I should also point out the projected splash text in the logo on the way there. Anyway, this was the first room. They were actually playing the Minecraft music, and to say that this was a vibe would be an understatement. This was the vibe. The square tree, the llama, the fences. We got to see how big a Minecraft block actually is in real life. It's huge. How do you carry 64 of these per one slot? It was surprisingly huge. By the way, the mobs all had very realistic textures to them, like Alex's hair was like actual hair, the llama was fuzzy. You'll see more of that later. First room. First room was insanely cool. Lots of people and realistic models of the bed, crafting tables, and a furnace, like all 3D, and the furnace had like a little fireplace inside. It was so cool. On one of the crafting tables, you could craft things.
Today we're going to be crafting a diamond pick. We have stick, this. We don't want that, we want this.
The other crafting table had like a weird little renders of your hands on the screen. Next were these absolutely amazing dioramas. This one was of the overworld, that then goes down into a cave and then a stronghold. It was just mesmerizing to look at. And right next to that was a sand temple. And on the other side of that wall, they had these ones. These are so cool that they're making me actually want to like try and build these on my own sometime in real life. It reminded me of this time in high school when I was dating this girl who made me an entire Minecraft flower out of wooden blocks. That was like the coolest gift like ever. It's like it makes me want to make this stuff on my own. Hey, maybe these are good Christmas gift ideas, little Minecraft dioramas. Oh, and we found him. We got my boy Steve dressed in the jeans and shirt and everything. And Casey was all like, "Hey, Steve from Smash Bros." Thinking he was funny or something. Okay, he was a little funny.
Minecraft Matthew.
Lava was coming out of the wall, and on the other side of this wall was a cool room with a minecart and rails on the ground. And here I gave the zombie a fist bump, petted the dog. And the minecart trail went to this cool infinite mirror thing. Next was this cave area. You got a skeleton, and then a hissing from behind made me turn around and see this. At first it startled me, but I guess they got a motion sensor. I love how they gave the creeper full-on scales, like realistic textures. Oh, and the paintings from the game were just around, like everywhere, and that was really cool. My favorite's the Donkey Kong one. Oh, this is my favorite painting. Anyway, we enter a realistic nether portal, and they got netherrack, a zombie pigman, a bunch of other stuff. It even made the portal sound as we walked in, and it had the red lights and ambience of the nether. By the way, you guys probably know this from my other Minecraft video, but I like the older versions and the older updates more than the new stuff, so I'm very glad that most of the stuff was from slightly older Minecraft, like the zombie pigman rather than the piglin. Really cool throwback. They got a little station about redstone, and then a grass block held by an enderman. This thing was tall with glowing eyes. It was pretty creepy. You could see Casey here having a staring contest with it. That was so dope. And then an iron golem, the creative liberties they took to make this realistic texture for the iron golem. Like, this thing is awesome. There was a patch of ice with a video about Minecraft's history, and the last room was probably the coolest. They had the whole Minecraft background with all different consoles and iPads to play. You could only play for 15 minutes at a time, but we really enjoyed it. Casey built a house on one of the Xboxes. They had a whole block of earth, a panda, and a tree that you could literally punch at and take the item from on screen. There was a chicken, a phantom. Casey was telling me about how the open mouth render for the phantom was exclusively from the trailers and promotional material and not actually in game, which honestly made it cooler in my opinion. I love this wall though, with the huge Minecraft pattern on it, and everybody there was just having a grand old time. The last thing on the way out was this realistic cow just by itself. And then the gift shop. I bought this blanket, really nice. There were so many drowned plushes because nobody likes drowns, they're so annoying. By this point my phone died, but something interesting happened. Casey got a slime plush and named it William, and as we were walking to some other unrelated exhibit at this museum that we had access to, we saw a small plaque commemorating somebody named William, which I found insane. Like, out of all the names, craziest coincidence ever. We toured this one house and then ended up going back through the Minecraft exhibit one more time. We hit Chick-fil-A because we don't have one in our vicinity, and then we headed home. Overall, I loved the whole exhibit. Admission was only $20 and it made for a very interesting day out. So you should totally subscribe if you want to see more epic content, and check out the only other video I've made on Minecraft, or else I'll become a Dream Stan account. Alright, laters.